Listen to me very closely. Women need you to not care in order for them to actually love you or to even like you. I don't care how that sounds. I don't care how that makes your emotions feel. I don't care if you like that or not. But you have to listen to me very closely. Women need you not to care, literally about anything, in order for them to love you. You see, I understand that this probably goes against everything that you were told. Okay. Or even everything that other content creators or people who talk about dating tell you as well when they want to talk about masculinity. You have probably been led to believe this stuff like women need a masculine man who's a good leader, who says what needs to be said and who's willing to lead, and who sets a standard. And here's the funniest thing about all of that is you're going to be told that if you don't have standards in a relationship, if you don't have expectations, if you don't set a standard for how you would like the relationship to be ran, if you don't have any expectations, here's what you're going to be told. You are going to be told that she will view you as a pushover. I'm here to tell you that that is complete bullshit, and here's why. When I take a look at every single one of my dating experiences, every single one of my relationships over the past 10 years, from ages 18 to 28, here's what I can tell you. The more that you care about anything, the more that it will imply that you have a lower SMV than her. The more it will actually imply that you have lower dating value than the potential other options that she could have or that she could go out on dates with. And here's why. By you caring about anything, this is why I'm telling you, you have to really let this sink in. Women need you not to care in order for them to love you. There is no standard. There is no expectation. Okay? Nothing. When I see you, I see you, and when I don't, I don't. This is the motto. This is the belief system that I have, and this is what has been proven to work in my life, and here's why. What I have found to be true, I'm purely speaking from my own personal experiences. This is not just some belief that I have decided that I have with theory. This is my own personal experience that I have noticed, okay? The more you care about anything, the less she likes you. So every time that you try to lead the relationship, every single time that you care about something, it implies interest in her. And what I can tell you to be true is this in my own life. Anytime that you either consciously or subconsciously are expressing interest in her, it turns her off because now she starts to question your dating value and hypergamy is less satisfied. And now she's potentially wondering if other options will care less. So what is typically considered a success for a man in his dating life or in his relationship life is really two things. It comes down to you being able to attract the woman and you being able to retain her interest romantically. If you're able to do those two things, that is typically how men will measure success in their own dating life. It comes down to those two things, really. You're able to attract the woman and you're able to retain her interest romantically. Now, by you not caring, now she has something that she wants to fix about you. Now it's like you're a project that she wants to work on. Now it's like you're a diamond in the rough. And now consciously or subconsciously in her mind, she keeps saying to herself, well, how can I change this man? How can I get this man to care about me? How can I get this man to have a standard? How can I get this man to actually have some kind of expectation for the relationship? When you're a man who doesn't care about anything, that's when they want you most. So you might be sitting here thinking, well, that sounds counterintuitive. You're going to tell yourself, well, if I don't lead, if I don't have a standard, if I don't have an expectation, now I'm just a pushover and she won't even want a relationship with me because I'm not demonstrating any of the bold or confident masculine characteristics that women are looking for. And once again, I'm here to tell you that that is purely a false belief. That is not true. Every single time in my life when I have not cared at all, there is no check-in texts. There is no how's your day. There is no when do I get to see you again. There is none of that. I don't care. On a Saturday night, if I'm not seeing you, I don't care if anything, what they're doing or who they're hanging out with or anything. I have no care. I have no interest in finding out. I don't care. Every single time I have lived that way, where I don't have any kind of expectation, they keep coming back. So if you're saying, well, hey, how do I retain a woman's interest? You have to literally not care about anything, and here's why. You are not dealing with a normal relationship. What you're dealing with is you're dealing with 2024, right? It's 2024. You're dealing with social media and all of her potential options that she has on every single dating app and every single guy out there who has no options. And I'm going to tell you this. Every single guy right now is trying to show or to prove to the woman that they're masculine, that they're a good leader, that they're this or that they're that. I'm telling you, the more you don't give a shit about any of that, I don't care how she perceives me. I don't care if she considers me masculine or not. Now she tries to say, well, how do I get him to demonstrate all of these good characteristics? How do I get him to step into that masculine energy where he wants to care about me and provide and all of these things? How do I get him to do that? That's what she's asking herself. Because you're rough around the edges and you have removed the care. So I'm here to tell you that I already know what you're thinking. I know that this goes against a lot of the other dating advice that you've heard, because you have heard that a masculine man, or that a man who is actually, not a pushover, he's going to say all the things that he wants. If he's dating a woman or if he has a girlfriend, he's going to say, you know what, I don't like it when, this happens, or, I don't want a relationship where my girlfriend is always out partying and all of these things. And I'm here to tell you that every single time you set any kind of expectation or you say anything that you would want, it implies care automatically. It implies that you give a shit. All of it implies that you care. I'm telling you, you have to take this a step further and completely detach. You have to say, I don't care about anything. When I see you, I see you. And when I don't, I don't. And as soon as you walk out that door, there's a chance that that might be the last time that I ever see you. And that's how it is. And I'm here to tell you this. When you live by that mindset, that is when you retain their interest. So this is what I can tell you is she doesn't look at you as a pushover or as a guy who has no backbone. What she actually says to herself is, how do I get him to care? Why is it that I'm out partying and he doesn't even text me and say, hey, what are you up to tonight? Why is it that I'm out partying and it seems like he doesn't even care and it's already been our fourth date or whatever the case may be, or we're in a relationship or we're not in a relationship? Why doesn't this man ask deeper level questions to assume that there is some sort of formal relationship going on here? When you completely remove yourself from the game and you literally stop playing it, only then is when you're able to win. So how do I want to conclude this video? I want to conclude this video by saying this. I have brought over 1,100 men together to show them and teach them and help them understand the language of women. And this is an exact step-by-step process that you can use with how the dating game actually works today. That is why I created this community. So what I want you to do is I want you to join us inside of that, because you're going to see every single step-by-step process that I've created to help you understand this at an even deeper level. And this has taken me over 10 years to accumulate this level of knowledge and be able to show you step-by-step processes how you can actually use it in your dating life too. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.